Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Living a Beautiful Life. My name is Jessica Julex, the amazing lady. It's another beautiful week. It's actually the last week in the last month of this year 2016. I am super excited and I hope you are really excited too. I really thank God for bringing us from January to the end of this month. It is really not easy. Many could not see the end of this month, so we have every reason to be happy and to be grateful to God. It's really been an amazing time with you guys this year. I started my vlog this year and I'm really excited with the progress I made so far. It's basically 6 months, yes, since I started, and that is the basic reason I'm gonna rate myself so high this year. So I don't know about you. How would you rate yourself? How would you rate yourself? How do you see the year 2016? How successful was it? Today we will be talking about stock taking, end of the year stock taking. I spent 4 years in the university studying accounting and how to take stock. That is what I did for 4 years in the university. I'm really excited because the course has really made me relevant in different organizations, starting from the school where I taught when I did my teaching practice, to the private company where I worked when I did my industrial training, to the tertiary institution where I did my NYSC and where I'm presently working. It's really been an awesome experience with the course. So you bet I really know what it means to take stock. So different organizations have their own different way of taking stock, and it's something you really have to do if you want your business to be healthy. Some people take their stock weekly and daily. Yes, some people even take daily, depending on the kind of business they do or what their company is into. Some people take it weekly, some people take their stock monthly, some people take it yearly. Even if you don't take the stock weekly, daily, monthly, the end of the year stock taking is very, very important if you really want to maintain a healthy business. If you really want to know your left from your right, how successful this business is, what you really need to put, things you need to withdraw from the business in order to keep it healthy, you really need to be taking stock in your business. So accounting period is a period of 12 months, and most times we assume it starts in January. So every December you have to take stock. So we've actually come to the end of this year, ladies and gentlemen, and it's very important we take stock to know our left from our right. What actually is stock taking? Stock taking in accounting simply means recording, summarizing, and analyzing the financial events of the year. If you're into business, you know how to take stock. Depending on the kind of business that you do, you know the opening stock, what you had at the beginning of the year, things that you purchased, the ones you purchased on credit, the one you sold on credit, people who are owing you, the bad debts, people who cannot pay you again, like the debts that are irrecoverable, the people who maybe died or had accidents, you know, your own liability, the assets that you acquired in the business, a whole lot of things, the provisions you made to take care of those assets, everything you did in the business. And you make sure that you analyze them and know your financial worth and know the things that you want to continue in the business the next year, and you know the things that you do not want to do again in that business. So bringing it down to our lives, this is just what it's all about, taking stock. We started in the year, we had some resolutions, we had some things that we really wanted to do and achieve this year. We had our targets, and within the year a whole lot of things happened. We met people, people met us, we left people, people left us, we ventured into some businesses, into some activities with some people. We had some plans. At some point the plans weren't working out, we dropped that and we ventured into something else. And on the way, we dropped that and we entered something else. The whole thing that you did this year, there are the things that you have to, if you want to write them down, if you want to go through them one after the other, summarize everything and then rate yourself for the year. Know how successful you are this year. Can rate yourself based on the things that you wanted to do, the much you did, based on the circumstances that were beyond your control, you could not do some. Okay, you rate yourself and then you replan on how to do those things the next year. If you actually failed this year, or you are rating yourself so low, you felt like most of the things you wanted to do, you did not do them, this is the time to find out the reason why you failed. This is the time to find out why these things did not work the way you planned. This is the time to find out what you can do to make sure that you attain those things at least between the first quarter of the next year. This is the time to re-strategize, make new plans, okay, based on how this year was, and know the things that you need to continue doing, people you need to ward off. Like, this girl makes me talk too much each time I'm with her. I'm not gonna continue with this set of people. You understand? I said I would stop drinking at the beginning of this year, but each time I go out with this set of guys, I find myself drinking too much. So this is the end of my association with them. We can keep being friends, but moving out and hanging out, no. This is the time to know why those resolutions you made at the beginning of the year did not work. So you re-strategize, so that you replan and know how to do them better in the next year. You don't just keep living as in the beginning of the year, anything goes, anything we see on the way goes, you know. No, it's not just worth living. The life is not going to be worthwhile. So it's very important that you take stock based on yourself. You know yourself and I know myself. Also, if there are some attitudes that you were displaying this year and you found out that it made you lose a whole lot of things or lose important people in your life, it is time to determine what those attitudes are and how to replace them. Okay, find out the things you can do to work on those attitudes so that you do not keep making the same mistakes or losing people that are dear to you in the next year. If you really want to live this beautiful life, you have to take the stock. If you have not been taking it on daily basis, on weekly basis, on monthly basis, it is the end of the year and you have to do it, and you have to just do it for yourself. Nobody's going to do that for you. Unlike in accounting where you have the external auditors, you have the bankers to bring the bank statements for you to reconcile. You are the one who are going to do everything. You know your creditors, you know your debtors, you know the people you offended, you know the people who offended you. You are just the one who's going to take the whole stock by yourself. So once you are done, you have to rate yourself. It is very important. Rate yourself in percentage. I'm gonna rate myself let me say 89%. Yeah, I really worked hard and a whole lot of things did not really work out the way I planned for. I'm just giving myself 89%, encourage myself, and then keep working on those things that I really wanted to work. So you're free to rate yourself and be sincere about it. If you're getting 80, if you're getting 90, if you're getting 99, or even 30, 25%, be sincere to yourself, rate yourself very well so that you know what you're working on. An unexamined life, we all know it's not worth living. We don't just wake up every day, go to bed, wake up the next day, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months. We do not have targets. We just have to make sure that every moment of our life is worth it. And we've come to the end of the year. It's really important that we know how far we've done this year, how good we've done this year, or how bad we've done this year. But I believe as long as we have lived from beginning to this end, unless it's a successful year. An event is successful not because you've achieved much, but because there were plans and there were executions. That is what makes an event a successful one. So I believe nobody has a bad year as long as we had this plan at the beginning of the year and we came to this end and we are able to say that we've done, no matter how little, there has been an execution and this year is successful. We are now talking about how successful the year is and how to make the coming year even more successful. So thank you so much guys for watching. I will chat with you next year on the next episode. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you've not subscribed, just look under the video and click on the red subscribe button. Also remember to drop your comments on the comment section. Rate yourself. Let's see how much you're rating yourself for the year and how successful you feel your year has been. I wish all of you a very wonderful new year in advance, and I wish to always see more of you here on my vlog. Thank you so much for always being there. My name remains Jessica Julex. Until I come your way on the next episode, stay beautiful and stay classy.